What's going on? How's everybody doing? Christopher Stephen Hill. Jackson. Jackson the hat winner. How you doing, buddy? John Smith, Rocco, how you guys doing? Callaway, how you doing, buddy? Hey, Callaway. Hey, buddy. Eric, how's it going, man? Caught your second bass of the year on a non-confident bait today. What's a non-confident bait, buddy? Cool. Glad you got it, Christopher. Mel, green bait. Green's a good color to fish with. We call it chartreuse in the bass world. I'm wearing my chartreuse gear tonight for St. Patty's week. Jeff, how you doing, man? Dan, good to see you. Bait I never caught one on before, trying to get used to new baits. That's the way you do it, Eric. You just got to practice. And if it's something you don't like, you got to take only that bait with you. And then it'll force you, if you have no other options, it'll force you to fish with it until you get the hang of it. November 5, Kilo Delta Alpha. Howdy, man. White paddle tail with a weighted hook. Man, that's a good deal. Swim baiting. Swim baiting. How big was it? How long? Small or big? Like, here's a big one. 6.5 incher. 3.5 Kitech. Dude, those Kitechs are game changers. Mick went out today and caught 8 rainbow trout. Sweet. You guys are starting to get on them. And Rocco caught him a Cinco fish. Nice. So how long does it stay green when they dye it? As much as rivers move, you would think it's not green for very long. You guys are getting on the board. You know, I'm working on my 1,000 fish year. I'm up to 84 fish so far for the year. 84 bass. Just saw your video on the black crappie. We only have the white ones this far south. Yeah, we got both here. We got both blacks and whites. In fact, if you want to see some awesome crappie videos, there's a few guys that do YouTube videos where they're fishing on Truman Lake with that Garmin live side or whatever it's called. Dude, it is amazing watching them catch some big crappie. Hey, Ronald, how you doing, man? G4's on. How you doing? Yeah, that crappie. That crappie was a nice surprise. For you guys down south, that's not a big crappie, but where I'm from, man, that's a nice one. The biggest crappie I've caught is about 2.5 pounds, 17 3/4 inches. It was big. When I pulled it out of the water, I about had a heart attack. Dad bod, how's it going? Pop Tart. Yeah, good eating. You're right. The crappie are good eating. All right. What's everybody's fishing goals this year? Eric says goal of the season is to catch at least one fish on each lure I'm not confident on. Texas rig, any type of a jig, Cinco, jerk bait. Dude, I'm glad you're learning those techniques because you need to know all those. You need to get confident with a Texas rig and a jig and a Cinco and a jerk bait. Holy cow. Look at this 3-pound crappie. I've seen a few old Fluke Masters got some older videos of him catching ginormous. I think it's bluegill, though. It's not crappie. It's bluegill. I'm telling you, they're like 3-pound bluegill. It's insane. You're not kidding, man. Windy, windy, windy. I just fish in the wind. I don't let it stop me. There are some days, in fact, last I say fall, but it was really winter because we had a really mild winter here until January. My buddy Dean and I went fishing out in a local lake here, and I got my lure hung up, and I got the kayak in between the wind and my snag, and a gust hit me so hard that it jerked. It totally took all of my slack out of my rod immediately, and I couldn't let go of my rod because I couldn't afford to let my rod go in, and it immediately turned my kayak sideways. And man, I thought I was going to dump completely in the drink along with all my stuff or break that rod. And it was an NRX rod, Yeti Whisperer. He may not be on yet. It was an NRX rod. So I could not lose that rod. And I couldn't break it either. I mean, it would have been super painful. Right on N5KDA. Hey, I got 2 brand new lure retrievers. That reminds me. Let me go grab them because you guys may not have seen these. These are custom made lure retrievers. They're pretty awesome. They're over in my boat room, so it'll take me a second to go grab them, but let me go grab them. Let me answer this question first. Do you use the Copper Truce TRD? Absolutely, Daniel. It's a great color. And it's not just a dirty water color. It's good in dirty water, but you'd be surprised how many fish you can catch on that color in clear water. And it's a super bright color. I'll be right back. Check these lure retrievers out. The Toothy Fisherman retrievers. You know what this bad boy's for? Right here. It's for a $179 lure. That's what this bad boy's for. Mr. Bass, can you do a video about how you painted the gills on your jerkbaits? Well, if my wife agrees, she's the one that does them for me. She's like a nail artist. She's got these special tools she uses to paint them. If you watch Randy Blockett, you know, he just takes nail polish with a brush and slaps it on there. And it works fine, but I like neat. And she makes really cool, neat gill plates for me. Mr. Bass, BPS having a spring sale. Going to pick up some Ned stuff. Dude, you cannot go wrong. Here's the beauty of the Z-Man TRDs. One pack will last you a really long time, so you don't need to spend a ton of money. Here's the small lure retriever. So this is just for regular baits. And then this is the one for the big monsters. And if you don't know how these work, if you've never used a lure retriever, you attach line to this, like some heavy string, and then these two loops here, you actually put around your fishing line, and you let it go all the way into the water, and then you jiggle it back and forth with your rope or your line that's tied to this, and these chains will get caught on the hooks on your lure. And once you get these chains on your lure, most of the time you can pull the lure back and get it back safe. These are well worth the money, especially when you start throwing really expensive baits. Yeah, Matthew's right. These will save you hundreds of dollars. You need something like this. This Toothy Fisherman guy, you can go look him up on Facebook, and he's got pretty good prices on these. I don't remember how much, but they're pretty nice. Yeah, G4 Outdoors. These swim baits. Where did I set that one down at? Might need my lure retriever to find it. This is something like, how do you lose a lure? Here it is. This is called the Depths 250. And it's about $179. So you do not want to lose this thing. And you still might, but the odds are that you'll retrieve it most of the time if you use a good lure retriever. Yeah, that's another brand there, N5 KDAs. There's several good brands out there. But if you cheap out on your lure retriever, you may regret it. I also use these little pocket ones. I could probably go online and show you what those look like. And those lure retrievers will work for a lot of smaller stuff. Dave ordered the new Shimano Corrado BFS on pre-order today. I already have a Shimano Sensalite casting rod and going to put it on there. That should be a nice combo, David. Very nice. What's this here? Is this a net question or something? I must have missed that. See, we got guys in here that just help answer questions without me. We got good guys on here. Not sure if anyone knows, but the 6 cents Axis crankbaits are currently in stock. Dude, you guys know what the Axis crankbait is? That's the one with the metal lip that moves, I believe. Right, Eric? Oh, Frable lure retriever. Okay. I didn't know Frable made a lure retriever. The Frable 15. Baby striper or white bass pattern. Eye slide. Dude. What size did you get? Okay, this is the eye slide he's talking about. This is an eye slide. I got to get the hook out of my finger. This is an eye slide. This is the 262, meaning it's 262 millimeters long. That's what Matthew's saying. He bought his second eye slide yesterday. Congratulations, Matthew. That should be fun. I hear you, David. It's a pretty sick feeling. It's a pretty sick feeling to lose a lure like that. It's like the jabberjaw. Everybody's talking about the jabberjaw right now, too. That's a hot bait. Jan, how you doing, man? I thought you might be mad at me and not get on tonight since I messed up your address. Well, that's a good one. Your lures are bigger than the fish I catch. Went to Walmart the other day to get some new lures and saw that they had a lot of 6 cents there. Yeah, I noticed that too. Swak. They're actually selling 6 cents lures at Walmart now. Pretty amazing. Yeah, some of the smaller ones might be a good idea to start with, John. So Matthew, Depp's bull shooter. If you guys are wondering, this is a bull shooter right here. This is a Depp's bull shooter. We were talking about this in the live stream Thursday night. Somebody asked about it. This is not 179 bucks, but it's pretty pricey. So sometimes you got to get in the drink, man, to save a lure. The fire and ice craw and the jabberjaw is a great color. I'm going to look up the jabberjaw while we're talking. All right, you said fire and ice craw. Here it is. I'll show you guys this. So if you're wondering what the jabberjaw is that guys are talking about, here it is. This is the color here Dad Bod was talking about. So if you notice, the bill on this square bill is a metal bill, and it's in a slot there, and it moves back and forth and gives the fish a different action, the bait a different action. Let me go to the next picture here. See that? See how the blade itself moves back and forth. That's very unique to a crankbait. So that's why everybody's talking about them right now. That's a nice color, Dream Gill. Rusty brim. I like my brim colored lures. Have you seen the Roman Mother? Let me turn this off a sec. Have you seen the Roman Mother South? It's a bluegill bait they make. They're really hard to get. I've seen the Mother. I don't know what a Mother South is, though. Yeah, back to the Jabberjaw. It's sort of like a chatterbait mixed with a square bill. Hey, this is good idea, good advice here. If you're just starting out with swim baits, start with an S-waver. Those things work great, and they've got two sizes. Let's see, I got one here. Somewhere. Maybe it's... This is an S-waver that Dad Bod's talking about. These are easy to fish, and they're fish catchers, and they have two sizes. They might have three. No, I don't know. Let's see here. I was wanted to go back to C Big Hill's comment here. Oh, okay, great. Nice, you got the hat. Yeah, I'm doing that now. If I give you a hat, I'll give you a Mr. Bass hat pin as well. Show you guys what those look like. I don't think I've shown those on the channel before. Mr. Bass hat pin. Sweet. Closest academy to Brewers, 500 miles. Dude, I feel sorry for you. I'll tell you what I like about Academy is they usually have really good selection, except during coronavirus. They were out of everything. And they probably got the best prices around. They definitely, the prices are way better than Bass Pro. John Smith, yes, I do. Sticker Mule. Probably got 10 within 50 miles. Yeah, I got a bunch around me as well. Academy, if you're traveling somewhere and you don't have one around, pull in there, man. They got good deals on tackle. The other thing that they do, and hopefully they keep doing this, tons of clearance items. So if you go in there on a regular basis, you'll find some really, really good deals. Matthew has none near him. Eric has none near him. Man, sad. What the heck is this? Dalen, buddy. Where's your buddy Landon, man? He hasn't been on in a while. All he has is fin, feather, and fur. I got no idea what fin, feather, and fur is. Wow, David, none in Wisconsin. That's a shame. Off subject. Would you prefer a popper or a jitterbug, Popper? Although I do like fishing the jitterbug on ponds. And I like the black jitterbug. They make several different colors. But I like the black. The jitterbug is a great lure, though. There's no... And it's totally different than a popper. So I would not say it's an either or. I would have both. I would not choose between the two. But if I only had to choose for one, I would definitely take a popper over a jitterbug. Fair enough, Dalen. I was just wondering. I thought you guys might be together tonight like you were a couple times. Shields has pretty good selection. We've got one Shields here in Missouri where I live. Yeah, Matt, I agree with Matthew. Jitterbug on small water, popper on bigger water. Yeah, I'll bet you're right, Pop Tart. Landon's practicing the guitar tonight. Doesn't have time for us. Dude, Jan, all right, if you guys were on Thursday night, Jan was telling us about these fish he caught. And I said, hey, man, send us some pictures. And he did. So I was going to show you some of those pictures of the fish he caught. He's a he lives in Puerto Rico, so he doesn't catch bass. But here's some of the fish he's caught, and I don't even know some of these species by looking at them. I mean, that's how ignorant I am when it comes to fishing offshore. But I'm going to share this screen with you guys so you can see the kind of fish Jan chases. Here we go. Jan, maybe you can tell us what this is. How's it going, Jeff? Black jitterbug at night. So this is Jan right here on the screen, and this is his fish. That's a schoolmaster snapper, he says. Matthew, you were close. Yellowtail snapper. He's saying it's a schoolmaster snapper. How about that? So that sounds like an eating fish. All right, let's look at another one of his fish. He sent me several. How about that one? Oh, Matthew's from Puerto Rico. Right on. So you know your Puerto Rican fish? Yeti Whisper. I was talking about you earlier, man. All right, everybody's guessing mackerel or mullet. And what's Jan say it is? Tarpon. Huh, this is kind of fun here. All right, let me show you the next one. I think he sent me 4 different fish. This one, I actually can tell what this is. How about that? Yeah, tarpon do get huge. You got it right, Eric. Nurse shark. All right. He's got one more here. Right there. Shark is good eating, eh? Hey, how you doing? All right. Daniel's saying hogfish. J. Bug Davis saying blacktip. right. How about that? Mangrove snapper. Pretty cool. All right, now let me show you another one here. Eric, at the beginning of the live stream, told us about the fish he caught today, and he sent me a picture of it. So let me show you that. Pretty nice bass, huh? It looks long and skinny. Oh, no, that was from 2 years ago, he says. I thought that was the one he said he caught today. Nice. All right. I'm also going to show you some photos that that Braden sent me if he gets on. We were talking Thursday night about the fact that he drives these, he races these sprint cars. What's he call them? Little sprint cars or something like that. And he wiped out. So he sent me some pictures of his crashed sprint car. But I'm not going to share that unless he's on. "30-inch walleye." Okay, that makes more sense. It looked more like a walleye now that you mention it. All right. Okay. Nick sent me some fish photos. Oh yeah. Let's take a look at Nick's fish catches here. White bass. White bass is fun. Fun fishing. How about that? Looking good, Nick. What'd you catch them on? Yeti Whisperer, I was talking about a few months ago when I almost lost my NRX rod in the drink. That's how you came up. That's all. It's like a fish show and tell. Yeah, this is kind of fun. Hopefully you guys are liking this. I show off my stuff all the time on this channel, but yeah, look at that. Nick caught him on a lipless. Sweet. Yeah, boy, it was really touch and go there, Yeti Whisper. It could have been a bad day for me, but luckily I saved it. Good job, Nick. All right, let's see here. I was going to see if I was going to. I mentioned this box last Thursday on the live stream, and I said I was giving it away tonight, but I'm not. I'm going to give it away on my other live stream when we're not doing spin to win. This is a really decent terminal tackle box made by Academy Sports. It's modeled after the Bass Mafia bass coffin. It's not the exact same, but it's similar. So we're going to give this away on the live stream next week. And I think I'm going to do the live stream next week on a Wednesday instead of a Thursday, because I conflict with Burley's show, and several of you guys want to watch Burley on, and he's on the same time as me on Thursday night. So I'm thinking about moving to Wednesday. Eric, that's a good idea. I've actually got one. In fact, I've got a group on my Facebook that I should open up to you guys, and then we could start doing that. We could start sharing our catches on it. Yeah, I know I'm minimized because I got this up. There you go. Yeah, Jeff, this is a really good terminal tackle box, especially if you don't want to spend $55. Super strong, super sturdy. You can tell they just copied Bass Mafia. That's what they did. It has a lot of dividers, and you can, they're removable. And it's got the same sort of thing to put your weights in. And this is for hooks. The only thing it doesn't have is the sliding lids. But I've heard a lot of people say those sliding lids are hard to open, so maybe it's better without them. I don't know. All right, Matthew's going to send a picture of the fish he caught last week. Cool. So those photos that you guys send me on Instagram, the biggest I can show you is what I show you. I don't know of any way to make it any bigger. Sorry. Speaking of the Burley show, Burley's a good dude. I'm sure a lot of you guys watch his videos. He and I are going to be doing we're going to be doing one of the videos where I send him $50 worth of tackle from Tackle Warehouse, and he sends me 50, and we're each going to do a video on them, and that should be fun. We ordered our tackle today, and I had fun picking out lures that I was going to send him. And any of you guys who watch my channel on a regular basis already know one lure that I sent him. I'm not going to tell you which one it is, but I guarantee you can already guess one of them. You need to show us when you go try to fish the stuff he sent you. Yeah, I'll do that. Pop-Tart got it. Right on. All right, we ought to do some spin to win stuff while we're at it. So, man, Jan, you know me like a book. Okay, so we got our spin to win wheel for any of you guys who are new to the channel. Every Saturday night, I give away prizes with my spin to win wheel. Lately, I haven't been doing a good job of explaining the wheel, so I'm going to explain it tonight. See if I can turn my screen down a little bit so it's not reflecting on there. All right, the Angel. If you land on the Angel, you get a lure, and you can pick one person on the live stream in the comments and give them a lure as well. The lures come from my bait buckets. I've got a miscellaneous bucket that has terminal tackle, line, spinner baits, stuff like that in it. I've got a soft plastic bucket. And guess what it's got in it? Soft plastics. And I've got a hard bait bucket. And you guessed it, hard baits. So if you land on the Angel, you can pick one lure out of one of the buckets, and then you can choose one person to do the same. If you land on a 1, you can pick one lure for yourself. If you land on an X, sorry, you don't get anything. If you land on KVD, I got something new for the KVD spot. Greatest angler of all time. I have a KVD crate. And in the KVD crate are KVD lures or Strike King lures. So if you land on the KVD, you win one prize out of the KVD crate. Haven't asked a question yet, N5 KDA. Yeah, good job. Good thinking, Jan. You're a smart cat. I need to do that. Okay, if you land on a 2, you get 2 prizes. If you land on Mr. Bass, that's jackpot, you get 3 prizes. If you land on LTB, you win the lucky tackle box, panfish box. And once you win it, then this square becomes a red X. So just a reminder, if you land on the red X, you do not win. But anyone who wins gets their name in a drawing for the big prize I'm going to give away when I hit 5,000 subscribers. And all you old timers already know what prize that is. It's the reel. Because we had a winner of the reel. This is a right-handed reel. He's left-handed, couldn't use it. So I gave him some baits instead. And we're going to save this until I have 5,000 subscribers. And that's when we'll give it away. And it hopefully will happen pretty fast. So if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Simon's joining us. How's it going? Outside world. Good to see you guys. So that's the wheel. All right, so I guess a couple other rules. You can only win one time per night. So once you've won, you cannot win again. Oh, another rule. If you hit the red X, you in essence have not won because you hit the X. So you can guess again and win the same night. But that's the only exception to that rule. Right on, Simon. I agree with you, man. So that is the rules. Now, the questions. Where do the questions come from? I ask questions about my show, my live streams. I ask questions about my videos. I ask questions about fishing in general. I also will ask questions about what's going on in the fishing world. Maybe I might ask you a question about a pro fisherman or a fishing tournament or stuff like that. So that is it. So let's get going. The way this works is I ask the question. You just answer the question on the live stream. First correct answer wins. I am the sole arbiter. I decide the winner. I do not argue over the winner. I select the winner, and that's the winner. And I try to be as fair as I possibly can. All right, so this is a question that one person is excluded from answering this question because it's about him. So he will automatically know this question's about him. Sorry, you're excluded. But here's the question. This guy, one of my viewers, sent me these hand-tied jigs that he's made. Who is that viewer? I showed you guys these jigs when he sent them to us on one of the lives. Makes cool looking jigs. Who is that dude? Who was the dude? Jan, you got it, buddy. JB's Fishing and stuff. Lures. That's the dude that made those. And if you like them, you can order them from him. I don't see him on here yet tonight, but if he gets on and you want some cool jigs, give him a shout. Okay, Jan. You're usually our drum roller. Are you gonna drum roll for yourself before we spin? Let me put this away. Yes, Jan, you're right. Sometimes outside world's got the drums going for you. Here we go. Where will it land? Man, Jackson's loading up on the drums as well. I'll put my screen down here. 2. Okay, Jan. What you in the mood for? You can't pick KVD, Simon. You got to land on KVD. Or maybe that's what you were saying is land on KVD. Miscellaneous and hard baits. Okay. Miscellaneous. The frog. The Seville floating frog. This was donated by C Big Hill. All right. And then hard bait. Rick Clunn classic jerk bait. I've been telling you guys about these. They're made by Lucky Strike. Great jerk bait. Great jerk bait. All right. Congratulations, Jan. You have won. I got to write this down here so I don't forget you. One. Seville frog and Rick Clunn jerk bait. I know it, Terry. It's good to have you back, man. Where you been? Guess what I did today? Is that the pivot frog? Yes. It is the pivot frog. And the color is orange frog. Jan, have you ever fished with a frog? Yeah, that's a good question. Dad bod, what megabass color is it? It is Gold Head Shiner. Looks like a great color, actually. It looks similar to one of those fish he showed us that he's caught. Yeah, that's unfortunate. There you go, Jan. According to Tim, those are good map frogs. All right, let's see here. Let's do another question while we're at it. Get my question list going here. Okay. You guys, this is one of my tackle bag questions. What is the tackle bag called for the last ego fishing tackle bag video I did? The most recent one that I did. John Smith got it. John's always fast on the trigger. You're right, Daniel. It is a waterproof duffel bag. It's called the XD55. It's technically called the Tactical Dry Bag XD55. Really cool bag. If you're looking for a waterproof bag, man, it's pretty sweet. So that was John Smith. Okay, John, are you ready to spin? Almost got it, Matthew. Oh my gosh, man. That waterproof tackle bag, it would hold more tackle boxes than you can carry. I guarantee it. It's huge. I would not use it to carry tackle in because it's just way too, it's a big open bag. It's more for other stuff, you know, put your rain gear in there and your spare shoes and just anything that's not tackle is what I'd use it for. Okay, John, you got landed on a 2 as well. We got 2 2s in a row. What you in the mood for, John? You're right, Tim Maynard. 55 liters is a lot. Right on, Pop-Tart. Be a great camping bag, especially if you're out in the elements on the ground. You want to keep stuff dry. John wants 2 hard baits. All right. 2 hard baits it is. We got the Berkeley Pitbull 7.5. This is this color's called Big Money. Got a little chartreuse on the belly. Blue back. So you got the Pitbull. And this is Strike Pros tournament grade suspending jerkbait. It's called the Jumper 110, and it's got tungsten in it. And this color is Pro Blue. You can definitely throw a Pro Blue jerkbait in Canada, John. Nice. Strike Pro. 2 jerkbaits tonight. Yeah. Not bad. John, man. John wins all the time. That dude is quick on the trigger. Mr. Bass, can I give the pit bull to Matthew? I guess so. Matthew, do you want it? Sure, he says. Matthew. All right, I'm making the transfer. Pitbull it is. Congratulations, John Smith and Matthew. John Smith turned his 2 into an angel. I was about to say that color is very underestimated. See, there you go. Share a little info. It pays off, man. John's paying him back for sharing his secrets. All right, I think I got guys sending me some more videos. I mean, some more photos. Let's see what I got here. Kurt Codeine send me a big bass he caught. Dude, check this one out, guys. Man, how much did that one weigh, Kurt? That's a lunker. That is a lunker. David Ellers, send me a DM me on my Instagram. I will put my Instagram up here for you to just send me a DM on Instagram to @MrBassTV. I will stick it up there. All right. I don't know if we got an answer from Kurt about how big that was. Matthew says 6-pounder. Yeah, I'd go for that. Looks like it could easily be a 6-pounder. Okay, N5 KDA just sent me a pic of his wife's personal best. Big fatty. Let's take a look at that one. Thanks for shooting that to us, Kurt. That was cool. All right. Dude. Now, hold on a second here. Are you telling me N5 KDA, your wife catches the lunker, but you get the photo? That does not seem right. Man, you got a good wife if she lets you, because now you can send that around and take credit for it. Nice one, man. He's got his LSU shirt on there. Man, you killed us. You killed us, dude. Last year with old Burrows. That was a painful year for me. She wanted a pick, he says. Fair enough. I'm not being critical. I'm just like, dude, you catch the fish, I'll take the photo. Sounds great. Right on. All right, let's see if we got another one here we can share. Oh, Brew Crew. Now he's sending us that looks like a big smallie right there. Wish I could make this one bigger. This one isn't going to be as big for you guys to see, unfortunately. That's a big smallie though. That's from Steve, I think. 6 inches of visibility. Dude, you know, you can catch some big ones in that dark, murky water, that muddy water. N5 KDA for sure. Right on. All right, let me see if he's got another one here I can on the ground. That looks like a carp. Guys see that one? That looks like a carp to me. There's the one he sent us earlier. Pretty nice. Both on ultralights from 2 years ago. Nice. All right, let's see what I got. Who else I got on here? Alex. Which some of the thing is that the name on Instagram may not be the same name as on YouTube, so I may not know who this is. Those are some nice bass there, Alex Reese. Let's show you those. How about those? How'd you catch those, man? He may have said on there. Oh, a drum. Yeah, right on. I caught a drum just the other day. Lake Erie River Smallie, Eric. Nice, dude. I bet that was a fun catch. But that was a fun catch. Yeti Whisper sent us one too here. Alex, jerk bait over grass. So this is Alex right here, who's showing us his photos. He caught him on a jerk bait over grass. Very nice, Alex. Good job. Oh man. See Big Hill. He's bringing it. Let me show you these. All right, here's a largie. Let me turn that on. Nice. How'd you catch that one, Chris? Yak Fishing Dad on Instagram is me. Okay, David, I'll look for you. All right, so see Big Hill. This is the dude that's been donating lures to us. And that's a nice largie he caught. Then he's got a catfish here that he's saying is Dad's 38-pound catfish. And look, he's wearing the right shirt too. Dude, that is a fatty. That is a big, fat cat. How about that? And then his son's striper. Looking good, man. Fishing family. 3 generations right there. Very nice, very nice. Bomber fat-free shad. Emerald green. That's probably what he's probably answering my question about how he caught the bass. Very, very nice. Cool. C Big Hill is a tackle junkie. I'm telling you, that dude may have more tackle than me, if you can believe it. He's a man after my own heart. All right, let's see what else we got. Alex caught those fish he was showing us with the jerk bait. The Harris Chain Bassmaster Open. Perfect. Oh, dude, here's a crappie C Big Hill. We got to take a look at this. That's a giant. Did your son catch that one too, Chris, or somebody else catch it? Check that crappie out. Just glancing at it, you'd think he's a largemouth bass. Dude, look in comparison to the guy, to his son, how big that crappie is. Holy moly. That is really something. How long was that? How much did it weigh? Did you guys weigh it, Chris? Or measure it? Dude, that is a big crappie. Amazing. Makes my crappie look tiny. He could swallow my crappie. Very nice. All right, let's see. See if anybody sent me anything else here. Okay, that's all I got so far. I think a few others were going to send me stuff. I'll check a little later on that. In the meantime, Weiss Lake slab. You're not kidding, slab. Dude, that's more than a slab. That's a brick. That's like did not have any scales that day. That's a shame. That is a shame, Chris. That crappie was amazing. All right, let's do another question here. Oh, let's see here. Okay, here's the question. How do I, Mr. Bass, store my tungsten weights now? I'm using something new, and I showed you guys on a video. How do I store my tungsten weights? You're right, Jan. There's a lot less of them on tonight. Nope. You guys are close, man. Jackson is close, but you're wrong. That's not what it's called. All right, I'm going to give it to Eric. Some of you guys got pieces, but it's called the Tungsten Vault, not the Tungsten Volt, which you probably were saying vault. You just spelled it wrong. So when I see volt, I'm an electrician. I see a volt. That's volts, amps. It's a vault, buddy. V-A-U-L-T. And Daniel left tungsten off. So let me go back up here and just make sure. Yeah, Yeah, the first one that got it actually correct. Eric Brewer, congratulations, dude. The Tungsten Vault by Groove Fishing. It is so cool. You got to go watch that video, man. It is an awesome product. I'm loving it. I am loving that Tungsten Vault. Okay, Eric, buddy, let's spin for you. Tell me when you're ready. Want to make sure you can see it. All right, here we go. Ready, Freddy? One. All right. At least you didn't get the red X. Camping at the Killer Ever Been. All right. Pick your poison, Eric. You want miscellaneous hard baits or soft plastics? Ten Killer. Camping at 10 Killer, man. That sounds fun. I don't know what you mean by can I pick random, Eric? Random, do you mean the miscellaneous bucket? I'm guessing when he says random, he means miscellaneous bucket. I don't have a random bucket. Oh, a random grab from any bucket. All right. I'll just lean down here and randomly grab something. Still randomly grabbing. Randomly grabbing. All right. Whew. That was tough, man. Those random grabs about kill me. The Booyah Flex 2 square bill. How about that? The Booyah Flex bill. This color is called New Bone. New Bone, Eric. Let me write down there. Mr. Bass, we're fishing. You're fishing in the 10 Killer tournament tomorrow. Got any tips? Well, yeah, I got a tip. Everybody, what are your thoughts about fishing 10 Killer tomorrow? Eric Brewer. Let's let him know while I'm typing up this thing here to remember to send to Eric the Booyah Flex 2 spare bill. What do you guys think? Matthew says, throw a jerk bait. Don't know why it's not showing up there. There it goes. Got any jerk baits, Barker? John Smith, the Bifflehead. Is 10 Killer rocky? Got a lot of rock in 10 Killer? I've never fished 10 Killer. If it's rocky, then that Bifflehead may not be a bad idea. Oh, yeah. Jig and rock crawler. Rock crawler is a great rocky lake lure. Okay, Yeti Whisperer said he sent a couple pics. I'll check those here, Yeti Whisperer. Trick worm on a drop shot. Says the crawfish are not out yet. I don't think I'd let that stop me. I'd still give it a shot. I wonder what's going on my Instagram. Yeti Whisperer, did you send it to my Instagram? Because I don't see you on here. Let me refresh it. Oh, there we go. Okay, good. I got a few here now. Swak fishing. 1 ounce bigger than my PB. 4 pounds, 5 ounces. Congratulations, dude. Check that out. That is a good looking fish. Anytime you get a fish, a PB or near PB, dude, that's where it's at. Very nice. How'd you catch this one, Swak? See if he tells us. Congratulations, man. It's always fun getting your personal best. Man, you guys are throwing out tip after tip after tip. Robo worm, Ned rig, shaky head, Texas rig baby brush hog, chatterbait, Carolina rig. Now, Barker, you got more options than you can possibly do in a day of fishing. All right. Nice fish, Swak. Going to go to the next one here. Let's see here. All right, nice. Okay, this is from, let me see who this is from. This is from Yak Fishing Dad. Yak Fishing Dad. How about that? Smalley. Yak Fishing Dad. Nice. You going to tell us how you caught these? He's got 2 photos here. Let's look at the other one. There's that one and this one. Looks like on a kayak and a spinning rod. So what lake was that on? Yeah, that's a nice one. Caught them on an X-Zone Ned inside a tube with a Ned head. Oh, very nice. The pooping tube on Sturgeon Bay. I was going to say, that looks like a big piece of water. Very nice. Yeah, Dalen, I agree, buddy. I really like kayak fishing. So that's a pretty big yak because that's a 2-seater, isn't it? Hey, Job, how's it going, man? That is a 2-seater yak. How about that? All right, got a question here. Is the drawing at 5,000 a new list or just adding to the old list? If so, can you give it to a person that isn't in it yet by guessing a number 1 to 100? I'll DM the number on Instagram. We're just doing a new list, Eric. Starting today, it's going to new list. All right, I got a few more people sending me photos, so let's see what else we got on here. I got Swak, got Fishing Dad Yak. N5 KDA sent me another one. Another largemouth. How about that one? Pretty nice. Oh, yeah. All right, Henry, let me see if I can get your fish going. N5 KDA has been slaying them. Borrowed the 2-seater from the local heroes on the water chapter. Otherwise, we would have separate kayaks most of the time. How do you like fishing in the 2-seater? Mine's big enough I could put a second seat in there, but I've never wanted to do that. I've thought, man, I could just see me hooking somebody behind me or vice versa. All right. Okay, Gentile. I got yours now. Big largemouth from the pond and a different one. So 2 different ones here. Let's take a look at that. That's a nice one. Gentile's fish here. Okay, Gentile. Rocco, how'd you catch it? Yeah, Dad bot. I saw your post about those. I've never fished with those either. I'm interested to see how you do on them. Radical Rick, I could show your fish, but I don't have anything from you yet, man. I don't know why, but Rocco, he said he got this one on a popper. Nice. Okay, Swak is telling us now on his fish. His friend hadn't been fishing in 20 years, so he took him fishing and he caught his personal best largemouth with 6 pounds, 4 ounces. That's nice. Okay, let's look at Rocco's second fish here. He sent us 2. And he says they're different fish. They look a lot alike, though, don't they? Radical Rick, yeah, send it again, man. Yeah, David, I've been looking at crescents as well. I think crescent makes a good kayak. They're kind of paddle purists, but I think with old Drew going over there to work for him, we may start seeing some more models. Sure, Swat, you can send us the photo. Donk sent a fish, Henry and Remy. Yeah, Donk, I saw your photo on my phone. For some reason, it's not popping up on my computer yet. Let's check this one more time. Just see. Last time I had to refresh my Instagram account, and then some more you guys popped up. Yep, there's 2 more now. There you are, Henry, the fish 2021. It's a pretty dark picture. Big fish, though. Check that out. There it is. Big largy. How'd you catch that one, Donk? Donk fishing with Henry and Remy. How big was that? Did you weigh it by chance? Yeah, I can tell. It was nighttime. Yeah. Mr. Bass, the Crescent Crew light tackle. Yeah, the light tackle's the one I looked at. I was seriously thinking about getting that light tackle. I just don't know if I want a paddle only kayak for fishing. Their new one have a flat transom, could put a motor on it. Yeah, interesting. All right, so Donk's telling us here now. Megabass Skrank 2.0 was 8.7 pounds. I had a feeling that was a big fish, bigger than it looks in the picture. Dude, that's a tank. 8.7 pounds. That is a tank. Nice fish. All right, I'm going to spin the wheel. We're going to do a question before I show you any more photos from guys and gals fishing photos. Then we'll go look at some of those again. All right, so let me get my questions up here. I haven't got my 6 cents premium sack yet, Dad, but I have got the standard sack. I haven't done my video on it yet, though. Donk, I'll bet it was. That is definitely a PB size, over 8 pounds. Radical Rick, I might have it now. I've got a couple more sitting here. Let me see here. I've got one from Dan Thompson, Wilson Dean, and that's it, man. Unless you're Wilson Dean or Dan Thompson, I don't have you. That's me. Okay. Radical Rick, which is you? I'll show those after we do another question. All right, next question. The next question is, here we go. You guys ready? I will do 2 questions here, and then we'll go back to the others. The Bassmaster Elite Series is fishing a tournament this weekend. What lake are they fishing on? That's the question. What lake are the elites fishing on this weekend? Travis Metz, dude, you're the winner. Pickwick Lake. Pickwick is a fun lake to fish on the Tennessee River. I love my Pickwick Lake. It's one of the very first big lakes I ever swam in. Pickwick Lake. In fact, I'm going to say it's the first big lake I ever swam in with my grandfather. He taught us how to float on your back. I was little. Pickwick Lake in Alabama. It also is in Mississippi. Iuka, Mississippi is where my grandfather had a cabin. Iuka. And I'll bet you that'll be a question sometime. Pickwick Lake. So congratulations. I got to go back to my deal, Travis. Do you want to, are you ready to spin, Travis? Lake Fork's the only lake I know. Outside world. You better start looking at more lakes, buddy. Here we go, Travis. 2. Man, we're hitting quite a few 2s tonight. So what do you prefer, Travis Metz? Milton, hey, how you doing, man? Jan, you're right. You can pick from 2 buckets or 2 from the single bucket, Travis. You want 2 hard baits? All right. Let's pull the hard bait bucket up here. First up, the Senshi 5 8 deep crankbait. This is craw. The color is craw. 5/8 of an ounce. It dives up to 13 feet deep. That'd be a good lure for Pickwick Lake when you're fishing the ledges. The Senshi 8 crankbait. And lure number 2 is the Guggen Grande Banger. And this color is chartreuse blackback. Guggen, Grande, Banger. All right, Travis, congratulations, man. Okay, Dalen, how do you get your stuff when you win? When you win, send me a DM on my Instagram, and I will share with you my Instagram one more time. Send me a DM on the Instagram with your name, your address, and what you won. And I will send your lures to you, lures to you. Okay, I'm going to do one more question here before we go to show some more of those photos. So the next question is about the elite Bassmaster Elites series, same series. They're fishing on Pickwick Lake right now. And the question is, who? Some of you guys are going to jump the gun on this one. Who? You guys are so wrong. I knew you were going to jump the gun. Jackson and Fisherman 83 and Dunk Dunk. That is not the question I'm asking. Who is currently in first place for Angler of the Year on the Elites? Who is currently first for Angler of the Year on the Elites? I knew you guys thought I was going to ask that question. And you were wrong. Fisherman 83 got it. Greg Hackney. Greg Hackney is first place right now with 262 points. Fisherman 83 spelled Hackney wrong, but I could at least tell what he was saying. So, Fisherman 83, you are eligible to spin. Spin to win. I got you, Matthew. I know you guys thought I was going to ask who's winning the Pickwick tournament right now. And I knew you thought I would ask that, which is why I did not ask that. Sometimes I throw you softballs, and sometimes I get a little trickier. Fisherman 83, are you ready to spin? He says he is. Okay, here we go. Whoa! KVD crate. How about that, man? He gets a lure out of the KVD crate. Bam. All right. Are you ready? Here it is. Dun, 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 dun. 10XD. baby. 10XD. How about that? In powder blueback chartreuse. That's another Pickwick lure. Ledge lure. Deep driving crankbait. This is a fish catching machine. All right, congrats, dude. 10XD. How deep does that go? It goes pretty deep. I'd say 18 to 20 feet. Let's see what it says on here. Might even go deeper than that. Depending upon how light a line you're throwing. Oh, dives beyond 25 feet. 25 feet and beyond, it says. Jim Collins, how you doing, man? Just finished spooling up reels to take boys fishing tomorrow. Nice. Yeah, man, the 10XD is a fish catcher. It is really, really a great lure. 25 plus. Okay. Let's go back and show you a couple more of these photos here. All right, we got Wilson Dean showing a couple of photos. Sanitized photos, which is fine. That's perfectly acceptable. Big bass. Big bass. Okay, and there's another one here. It's a very nice looking fish for sure. Pretty sweet. Congratulations, man. How'd you guys catch that one? Yeah, if you're talking about throwing the 10XD, yeah, you're going to need some fairly stout fluorocarbon line on that thing. It is a heavy lure. Hey, see you, N5KDA. Thanks for hopping on. It was fun having you. Thanks for sending the photos. That was cool. See all those fish your wife caught that you take credit for. Pretty nice. Very cool. Texas rig. Texas rig. That is a good technique. Nice fish. Okay. We got another one on here. Back when I had time to fish. Dude, you need to make time. Check these out. Two nice fish. Look how big those fish are compared to him as a boy. Don't you know he wasn't jumping off the... He was probably pretty pumped up. Clint Atkins, you're on, dude. The rodeo's over? Did you win? Did you stay on 8 seconds or longer? Nice fish there. Let's see. Who's that from? I've already forgot. That was from Dan. Nice fish, Dan. Nice fish. All right. Gentile Rocco is sending us another up-close photo of this fish. He wants us to see it. So let's give him a chance to show it off. And he wanted to show the scar. There's a scar there. Pretty nice one, Rocco. So I had fun at lunch today with our buddy Clint. Clint Adkins is in town, riding bulls, the PBR, the professional bull riders. And I met him here in town, and we had lunch today, and I showed him what real barbecue is all about. Real brisket, real burnt ends, real ribs. That was a good time, Clint. Enjoyed it. Nice fish, Rocco. Very nice. So Dan's the one that had those two fish, the boy, the old school photo. That was on a 4-foot steel rod and a junk 202 Zebco. Nice. Steel rod, man. Back when I was real little, you'd have bamboo. A lot of times bamboo with no reel on it at all, just a bamboo pole. The Zebcos, though, for sure. Mr. Bass, have you seen the big M from Mega Bass? No, I've not seen it, Matthew. Right on, Clint. See there, Mr. Bass knows his barbecue. Just happen to live at the barbecue capital of the world, so I better know about it. If I had to ride a bull, I wouldn't be able to get out of bed the next day. Me either. Me either. All right, let's do another question here. Another question. All right, here is the next question. I have not forgotten. This is, I'm going to step out of the frame for a second. You guys know what this question will be about. I'll give you a hint. It's about baseball. There's the hat. What team is this? This hat looks like it's right up Clint's alley. This hat looks like it's right up his alley. What could this be? The Mootown Milkers. The cows. How about this? Okay, this one I was going to let two answers. I was going to let two answers go for this because Udder Tugger is actually what this hat is called. It's called the Udder Tuggers. But Udder Tuggers is not the name of the team. The minor leagues do this a lot of times. They do these funky hats where I'm guessing they're themed for a certain night at the ballpark or something like that. So Udder Tuggers is right. I'm letting that go as a correct answer. And David, you are right. You were the first one to get Udder Tuggers. But Matthew has the name of the team right. Close anyway. The Wisconsin Timber Rattlers. So this is one of their alternate hats for the Wisconsin timber rattlers. And to tell you the truth, I don't know a ton about Wisconsin, but I don't think about Wisconsin. When I think about Wisconsin, I don't think about timber rattlesnakes, but I do think about cows. So the udder tugger makes a lot of sense. this hat here, man, it's got to be one of the best ever. The udder tugger. So this is why, David, see, some of these guys win because it happens to be their local team. 5 minutes from their stadium. Fisherman 83. I got quite a few, and I keep buying more because I want to keep this going. This is kind of a fun part of the show. That was a tough one, man. I thought old Clint, being the rodeo guy, he might know about the udder tuggers. Although I'm sure they don't do any milk cow riding. There's not a milk cow pro circuit, is there? Is there, Clint? Do they play the Savannah Bananas? That's a great question, Travis. Do the udder tuggers play the Savannah Bananas? It's possible. Oh, dude. Nice. All right, David, that means you get to spin to win, man. You get to spin to win. Are you ready? Mr. Bass asking about cow tipping. All right, here we go, man. One. Okay, hard bait, soft plastic, or miscellaneous bucket, David? Soft plastics. Man, that's the first soft plastic request we've had for the night. All right. The Grande Bass 5-inch airtail rattler. Black Blue Flake. Congratulations. And you are now in the drawing to win the reel also, David. Mark has clarified for us. They don't play the Banana, whatever that team was, but they do play the Battle Creek Bombers. Nice. Very good, very good. All right, dudes, it's almost quitting time. Almost a couple more minutes. I'm going to see. I think like I got one more. Nope, I don't have a picture. So let's do one more question, and then we will wrap her up for the night. How's that? See you, Jeff. Thanks for hopping on, man. Take it easy. All right, final question of the night. Final question of the night. Let's see here. Oh, here's a good one. Here's a good one. You guys know I ask a lot of questions about this. Here we go. This will probably get answered quickly. Roll Tide, everybody. Bama won today in the first round. Who did they beat? In the first round of the March Madness NCAA tournament, they won today. Who did Bama beat? Dalen. Dalen, dude. You're the winner, man. Iona. Congratulations. Not Lona. It was Iona. And Dalen got it first. Congratulations, buddy. Nice. Very nice. Dalen, let's see if you can get a good prize here. See you, Jackson. Have a good night, buddy. You should be getting that hat pretty soon. Should be showing up here. I don't think I sent you the tracking number. I'll send that out to you tomorrow. You ready, Dalen? Let's go. X! Oh my goodness. But here's one of the other rules I didn't tell you guys about. If you're under 15, you don't get an X. And I know Dalen is younger than 15. Yeah. Well, Jan, if I put the wrong address on it, they're going to send it back. So Dalen is definitely younger than 15. So, buddy, you still get one lure. You get to pick one. So just tell me which bucket you're interested in. Hard bait, soft plastic, or miscellaneous. Jim Collins, you sent me a photo. Okay, I'll see if I got it here after we pick Dalen's lure. All right, hard bait. He wants a hard bait. Okay. Here we go. The Bomber Fat A. The Bomber Fat A crankbait. This is bone orange belly. Bone orange belly crankbait. Dalen. Congratulations, dude. Let me write this down so I don't forget you. Bomber Fat A. Nice. Okay. Let's see if Sooner Jim, if I got a photo from him. Man, I don't see anything from Sooner Jim here. Let me refresh one more time and see. Sooner Jim, I do not see you, man. Huh. Sorry, but no dice. No dice. Maybe you can send it to me for the next live stream. All right. Thanks for hopping on with us tonight, guys. I enjoyed it. It was a good time. We will do it again. Probably, I'm going to do a live unboxing of the 6 cent Super 6-sack probably tomorrow or Monday. And then I'm going to do my fishing live stream where we will give this away. We're going to do that Wednesday night. So I'll try to send you guys some reminders. Basically, G4 Outdoors, I do this spin to win live stream every Saturday night, 8 o'clock. And then the other live stream I'm going to do Wednesday night at 7. So thanks for hopping on, guys. Thanks for joining us. Go Udder Tuggers. Have a good night, everybody. I am ending in 3, 2, 1.